Hi everyone, so this is my first devlog and what I'm trying to do is to make a card game like Legends of Runeterra. So what does this thing do? So you can draw the card and don't mind this debug stuff. No, I will explain this later. So you can chart a car, and then if you hover over a car, you can see that the hovered car is slightly bigger than the other cars. It is very nice because you want to see clearly the car you hover, and if you transition to another car, wow, it's got bigger and the previous hovered car returned to the side like the other cars, and yeah, that's very nice. You can see the debug right below the screen is so that the car detects when the mouse enter the collision shape and when it's get off. Yeah, so if you exit from the car, it will return curve from the curves to the line, which is not so perfect. I should try to reduce the gap when they return to the line, but overall this is what I is what I got in a week. Yeah, that's so nice. Okay, so let's see what's actually happening behind the screen. Oh, that's a bit long. Okay, so we have. So first, I load starting car, and you can see the starting car is right here. This single JSON file store all the information of the cars. So we have the starting car with all the units stored right here. Okay, so we first load the starting cars, and then we try to redefine, and if it's not like a valid JSON file, then it will return the debug message saying that the file is not valid. And then when we load the file, we will start to add the cars into the player deck. So why we're doing this is that when the player start the run, so they first start with the starting deck, right? With a starter deck, and then for each new round, they will have the chance to add more cards into their own deck. So the player at the end of the run should have their own personal deck, and we don't want them to just reuse the starting card over and over again. It's very boring. So we have we load the starting card, and then we will get the card, and we have the quantity here, like the number of cards of that same card. So basically, like have quantity here, we have trues, and then we have trues in sentinel cards. Yeah, so like based on the quantity, we will ask how many other cards into our hand, and then we will erase the quantity because there's some kind of weird errors if we keep it. And also, so we add a card in, and then what are we gonna do? is a draw function. You just add a coin to the scene. If there's no more card, then it will just return. It will not add anymore. You have also this card here, so we just like get rid of the cards. Yeah, and we connect the signal to call hovers and cars and hover. So we have to look at this right here, and the car hover and hover signal. It signal when the mouse enter the area through the right here. It will signal to the playground scene, and so we know that when the mouse enter the car. Okay, so this the bit tricky parts, but you have to talk about how I handle this thing. So if you look at the pictures here, you can see that it have different size and is basically not the same. So you can just like load it into this right through it will become offset. Like for example, if I try to do this, what will happen? Yes, that will happen. It is offset from the car from the car boss, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so we don't want that to happen. So what this thing do is that it will calculate the, like, try to center the car to the middle, and then it will zoom in into the middles, and because most of the pictures have the person at the middle, so it's work. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Okay, that's it. And we have the second side here. It's just a very lazy way. Like, I don't want to set it manually, so I just write it in code. Yeah. And then we have just name, labels, spacing. I have to talk about this a little bit, but please tell me if I'm wrong, but in Godot 4 I cannot change the word spacing. Like, I see absolutely no option here, and I can't find any information about it. It's so weird. But if you play the game, you know that the words spacing is slightly, the slight gap between these words, and when like someone add the name that's too long, you want to reduce that spacing, so we could have space for those letters. And because Godot do not have the option to change the spacing between each word, so I have to do it manually. It's a very performance, like it's not so bad, but it do affect the performance a bit. So that's why you can see here at the name, we have the script attached to the name label, and when you open it, wow, what is this thing? Why do we have this thing? It's draw all the name label, which is kind of a terrible thing. Like if you know there's another alternative way, please tell me. But basically, it's just calculate the label width and see if the worst approach to the maximum width, the spacing should be reduced. So if you look at this right here, you see there's a debug here, and then you see we have the child spacing. The longer the name, the smaller this number is. Yeah, so that's all you do. Cap unnecessary, but yeah, you know. And then we just return to what are we doing again? Okay, we just return to our hand node, and then we have on hovered call, and you see right here, we try to make the z index of the hovered call to always larger than the other calls, so we won't have the situation when the call overlap. So we have get child count, tab get child count. So we time the number of calls on our hand to the number of calls on our hand. So we make sure, like, I don't know how to explain this, but if you do not time it to itself, the problem is that the call, when this, yeah, that's the problem. It do not work. You just need to understand that. So we need to time it, or you can just like deny here, and it's fine too, but yeah, why don't I just do that, man? Just 100, and yeah, that's good. That should be better. And yeah, so we increase the hovered cause as index, and we also check the is transitioning when the call is hover. So this thing is really important. I will show you what happens if we remove this. This will happen. You see the calls return to the base positions when the mouse move off. Wait, did it fit itself? Let me try again. Yeah, so the funny thing is that it fit itself when we do it long enough, but at the beginning it did not. Yeah, like here is fit itself. You see the card do not return to the base position anymore, but yeah, at the beginning it did not. It's very weird, but that's why this thing exists, to make sure that we do not get a problem when we first moving our cursor around. Yeah, but this is not perfect. So what happens if I move it too fast? It will not work. Sad. If you know how to, if you know a better way, please tell me. But here's how I do it: is I have each transitioning here, and then it check if the call is no call is no longer hovers. it will set the transitioning equal false. And when that happens, let me just call this one just transition to the base position, and then it's kill the tree. I will explain this later, but yeah, it transition back to the base position. Okay, and we have the on hover of call. We also do the same thing. It's transition back to the base position. So what do we have? Is true function if it's just really the same, because we is when we moving our cursor to another cause, and is when we move off the cause. So we want this to happen immediately. So it won't be like how can I explain this? So like if we try to delay this, like if we just use this reset if not transitioning function, it will be delayed and the car will not immediately return to the base position if we move our cursor off the cars. Yeah, that's really it. It's just for the visual purpose. And then we have the just new call. I should explain this. I should have explained this before I explain this thing, but it's really just like the currently hovered call equal previous call, which means that the call we last hovers will be counted as the previous call. So the currently hovered call will be new if there is no new call. And yeah, if it's new, then it will transition back to the base position. And this is just how I abuse the twin. Yeah, so we will kill the current twin. Why we are doing that is because we don't want to like contradict. It's also because we have the twin. We have the twin to make the move of animation, and we want to kill it, so it will immediately run the move down animation. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's really it. We move everything down, and we arrange them into a line instead of a curve. I will explain this later too, just be with me a moment. And this is the same thing. Is how we want to move them up. Yeah, just kill the twin. So when it return to the base position, we just it's not perfect. Not really. Oh my god, that's another bug. Okay. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it kill the twin, so it will place a row of animation, and we will arrange them into a line. Yeah, and this is where the magic happens. So this is basically just like this thing, but it's where it's actually make the curve and the rotation Yeah, so this is what it's do. If we, I don't know if we can remove this. What happens if we remove this? Let me see. Let's just do this and do this and do this. Oh, we did it already. Yay! So it's useless now. Okay, let's see what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. And that's what happened to the crash. Yeah. So don't do that. Keep it. Yeah. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, so this is where the curve actually calculated. And how we calculate the curve, we just where is it? There we have the hand curve, and we export this thing, we export the hand curve, we export the rotation curve, and we just do it no, just do it here. We just set the points, so we have this between 0 and 1. Yeah, that's it. If you want me to explain this more, I may not the best, I may not the right person. I will recommend to look at this video. Hold on, how to hand curve, and that's it. So you recall fanning technique and how it calculated. But yeah, it do the curve. Nice. And that should be the end of the code. Not really, nothing really happened. This just that code, this code. Yeah, that's it. Wow. And also the camera also have the script too. What the hell? Why the camera needs script is because we want to do this. Yay. We want to be able to change the screen size without screwing up all the UI. Yay, that's so fun. Okay, it's not necessary, but yeah, that's all. You just connect the function to the button, and oh yeah, we have to explain this thing too. So basically, you see, we have the update call display. You just get the data from the JSON files, and then use it to write in the label. We have name, cause, attack, health, and you see we also have name, cause, attack, health, art. And the art is the link to the pictures. Yes. What the I don't know why we have this thing. Yeah, I try to use the animation player to animate the effect, but using Twin is just much better, it's much smoother. Yeah, that is what I did for the entire week. Yay, okay, see you guys. Thank you for watching my devlog.